everybody. Coaching for the Soul, Thursdays at 3 has begun. First off, let me do this. This is a 99% channeling session. Okay. Those who have watched Coaching for the Soul and those who understand what I do understand that. But this is a 99%, 100% clairvoyant medium channeling session for an hour. Sometimes less, sometimes more. So that's out there. But welcome everybody, if you are watching this live or if you are watching on my YouTube channel at Bill Hobart in the future. Hello, Suze. What's up? Hey, Kathy. How's it going? There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, yep. Good energy today, Kathy says. I agree. I'm going through some transformational stuff, so it's been up and down for me. Hi, Kathy. Mooney, how are you? How's everything going with you? Good, I hope. Hello, Miss Teresa Parker. What's up, sister? Hope you're doing good. Yeah. So we'll see who pops on here in a couple minutes. I don't know what we're going to talk about today. Just all kinds of stuff, I think. It's kind of a smorgasbord of stuff, I think. Yeah, so we'll see. See what happens. Yeah. Yep. See what goes on. It's already December the 2nd. Holy moly. Yep. We put the Christmas tree up. I think we're going to put it up on Sunday. We have to get it first, though. So, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So, everybody who's here, please say, if you haven't said hello already, please say hello, because there's people in the room that haven't showed up on my screen yet. That's kind of interesting. So, yeah. Say hello, hello, so I know who's here. Hey, Shannon. How's it going for you? Hey, Jamie. How you doing? Yeah. Hi, Carol. How have you been? My gosh. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, you guys are giving me all kinds of energy right now. Oh, it's good. 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 There's Haley. Hello, my dear. I know, right? Jamie, it's been interesting so far. November was just blew my mind. So it went really fast. So I'm thinking December's going to do the same. Carol, you're really going to the North Pole next week? Like cold North Pole, like up there? Hey, Teresa, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, so we'll start, I think. I think he says we're ready. Oh, happy birthday, Sam. How old is he now? 17? 16, 17? I forget. Teresa is living the dream. Hey, Lauren. What's up? What's up? Whew. Okay. We'll get situated here. 18 now, Shannon. Wow, God. Time goes by so fast. Hey, Rhonda. How you doing? Okay. Let's see where we're going to start. There's all kinds of things today. Okay. First thing, I'm good, Rhonda. First thing is an astrology thing. I just saw this yesterday. I remember seeing it 5 months ago. Hey, Carson, how are you? I remember seeing it 5 months ago, and I didn't write it in my appointment book, which I normally write really interesting long-range astrology things that I get into my address book, so I can, or my appointment book. Hey, Josephine. And so I can pay attention, right? When it starts, mid thing, and when it ends. Well, yesterday I get a notification, and I remember this from 5 months ago, that Neptune is in Pisces and it was retrograde, which is true. And I don't know if anybody else has been feeling dreamy, not connected. Hey, Marcia, not connected, just kind of like floating. Neptune is the dream planet, okay? It's all about, and it distorts the dreams, right? It distorts what's going on. It is, and it's been retrograde for 5 months, which is huge, right? It just turned direct 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, whatever it was. It's going to take a couple days for us to get our grounding again, right? To get our balance, let's say. Not really grounding, but to get our balance onto, okay, where we can actually see clear, okay? Because I don't know about anybody else, but for me, the last 5 months have been not only stupendously wonderful in my business and with my growth and with my ascension and where my energy level is at, right? And all those kinds of things. It's been pretty good, emotionally, physically, and things like that. But I've been dreamy. It's been this weird combination of my vibration being higher, right? My frequency being higher, being busy with work. Life has just been going good. Little trials and errors and things like that, but not really able to. It's kind of been beautiful because I haven't really paid attention to much, right? Bingo. So now it goes direct. So the dreaming will still continue, but you'll be more connected to the dreams, more understanding of the dreams. Also, when Neptune is retrograde, things from your past come up in dreams to have you clear them. Okay? So I don't know if anybody's felt like that, but I have for sure. I've been having all kinds of different dreams. And this month, since it's been forward moving, I'm in dreams with people that I don't know again. Okay? And so that's interesting. Because most of my dreams that I have, that I remember, I do not know the people in the dreams. And I'll either be doing a reading for someone, and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm having déjà vu right at the moment. And it'll be that person that's in the dream, especially if it is on FaceTime or on Zoom. Okay? So it's interesting. As we go into this month, as we go into 2022, which is a 222 year, okay, things are going to get more and more, not intense, but we're going to feel more elevated, Spirit says. We're going to feel more ascension. We're going to have more chances for some, less chances for others, for us to clear our deck, to go through our baggage file, right? And throw out what no longer serves us, all right? And understanding, because it's going to pull on your heartstrings, that sometimes we have to overcome that feeling of, oh my gosh, that means so much to me. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of this. Oh my gosh, it reminds me of that. I really have to keep this. The answer is you don't have to, okay? Because you will revisit it again sooner than later, Spirit says. All right? So when it comes to you that you need to clear it out, clear it out. I think 2 weeks ago I took 3 big, huge black garbage bags to Salvation Army. Mostly Lee's stuff because I really don't have a lot of clothes anymore. I just don't. I used to have a closet full, and now it's like, that's a waste. I don't wear but one outfit a day, right? And sometimes I'd have to wear them every 2-3 weeks or whatever. No big deal. I don't care anymore. It's about me. So understand that when you get the notice, the understanding that I got to start to pull stuff away, throw it out, do it. Especially during or after holiday. A lot of times people will have stuff packed away for holiday, right? And they'll open up a box or 2 or 3 or 4. I think one of my friends has 50 boxes of Christmas stuff. How can you have 50 boxes of Christmas stuff? Just he accumulates stuff. Okay, if that happens, when you have opened up a box of stuff and it no longer serves you, it doesn't matter to you anymore, it doesn't connect to you anymore, pitch it, okay? Pitch it. I used to be a collector of snowmen. They're kind of this, I don't know what to call them. They are not ceramic or anything like that. They're kind of a plasticky thing. I wasn't gonna put them out this year, and of course Lee drug them out yesterday and put them all up, which is fine. It's nice to see them, but I'm not as connected to them as I used to be 2, 3, 4 years ago. Okay, so they'll be going more than likely, and I will take some to Maui when we go, right? Because it doesn't really fit with the Maui whole vibe, right? See? So as we go through transformation, as we go through, I know, especially this month, Spirit says, understanding that this is going to be a transformational month because of the first of the year coming, all right? And understanding that when you get the message, when you get the feeling to pitch stuff, pitch it, okay? When you have the realization that at the holiday again, when people are not the same as they were in 2019, okay? A lot of people didn't have contact in 2020, but in 2019 we did. So as you meet up with more people, as you have more connections with people in person, there's going to be people, I will guarantee you, that you need to discard from your life, because you're going to be like, how can they think like that? Why would they say that? Why would they do that? Why would they act like that? I'm saying that's not who I remember that person to be it friends, relatives, family, whoever, okay? And don't feel bad about that. Understand you're here, they're not. If you've done your work like most of you have, your ascension is in full display, and standing in that is you. And understanding that people that you haven't seen in 2-3 years, all of a sudden you're back together for holiday, you're going to be like, wow. And don't feel bad for not having things in common. Don't feel bad for not understanding the way that they are still, that they haven't grown, because you'll notice it. You will totally notice that that person's the same person that I had Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa with in 2019. And don't feel bad about that. Susan, your curve is full, honey, because you're getting ready to move to Florida. So I'm just going to let you know that. So understanding that when you're done with that ceremony, right, with that celebration, all right, I'm telling you, you're going to walk away with debris on you, energy on your clothing, inside your heart, inside your body. Protect yourself before you go. Protect yourself before you go. Spirit, Archangel Michael, hey Adrian, right? I need you to surround me with divine white light. Keep me conscious. Keep me conscious. And understanding, right? That there's going to be people at these celebrations, if you're having them, that, number one, don't have your best interest at heart anymore, if they ever did. Gossip's going to be rampant, right? Talking about COVID, talking about Trump, talking about Biden, politics, blah, 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 all the filth that comes forward in our everyday lives that we allow it to. So understand that if you feel kind of crappy when you're leaving in the car, right? The thing you don't want to do is talk about it on the way home. Can you believe how blah, blah, blah? Can you believe that she said that to me? Can you believe he did this? Can you believe that he acted like that? Blah, blah, blah. Don't keep it around. Say, man, oh man, oh man. I got to let that stuff go. I got to let that stuff go. I got to let that energy go, because it's not mine. It's not mine. I'm throwing it away. I'm throwing it away. I'm throwing it away. Oh, I got to pull it out and throw it away. It's not mine. Do those types of things. Get outside and do it. Don't do it in your house, because you're going to throw it inside your house. Do it in the garage, Spirit says. Perfect. So understand that you got to be conscious of that. Don't take that to bed. Don't take it back in your house, right? And understand your feelings are going to get hurt, Spirit says. Okay? Understand that. Because there's people every day that gather with families for birthdays, anniversaries, celebrations. Hey, Linda. That get their feelings hurt because they're not like them anymore. Gotta be strong. Not supposed to be like them. Okay? Just because you were born into a family does not mean that you're supposed to be with them for the rest of your life. It's not like it was back in our parents' days or our grandparents' days where they didn't have a choice. Because they either lived together, lived close together, were told to support each other, blah, 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 blah. No. Understanding that how many times today did you tell yourself that you loved yourself out loud? How many times did you look yourself in the mirror and say, man, you look good today? How many times, right? People didn't do that back in the day at all. This was what you got. Why are you selfish? Why are you this? Why are you that? You can't be this. You can't be that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that. You shouldn't be friends with that. You shouldn't be friends with her. You shouldn't be friends with him. You shouldn't have that job. You shouldn't. All dysfunctional energy. Indoctrination, right? They take our power away, right? So when you get into a family situation, be powerful. Be powerful, right? They may not like you for it. Also, Spirit says, set a time limit. Show up at 2, leave at 5. Show up at 3, leave at 6. Show up at 3, leave at 5. Whatever you have to do, that's what you do. Because who's the most important person in your life? You. Then your husband, then your kids. Or this is your husband, and it's my wife or my husband and Bailey. Right? That's what it's about. I love all of you, but hi Stephanie, I am the most important person in my life, and you have to be also. It's good to see you, Stephanie. Right? Understanding that when you go into these holiday situations, then it's even worse on New Year's Eve. If you do New Year's Eve stuff with drinking and smoking and all that kind of stuff, people forget. They lose themselves. And all of a sudden something comes out of their mouth that you never thought they thought. Right? Understand that. That if you are the conscious one, because you gotta be, understand that other people may not be as conscious as you. But there also might be people who are more conscious than you. Right? It's true. It's true. So just be conscious. Don't allow the things that might be thrown to you. Because trust me, understand, when families get together, everyone has their role. Everyone has their role. They fall into being 9 years old or 12 years old or 15 years old. Hey, Shelly, right? When I used to get together with my family, it was the weirdest thing to see my older brother be the dominant one. And my sister would turn into a 12-year-old like that for a whole week, completely be 12 years old. And there I am going, what the hell is going on? He doesn't run my life. I'm grown. He's 5 years older than me, but now it doesn't matter. Back in the day, it did. And I look at my sister and go, who the hell are you? Why are you all of a sudden 12? Well, I don't want to make any waves. And what winning waves? That's what family brings. So as you go into Christmas, right? It's 23 days away. And there's all kinds of festivities that we get caught up in, celebrations and fun times and things like that, right? You can't just walk into a celebration. If it's a wedding, a funeral, anything. You can't do that alone. You got to make sure that you're conscious. You got to make sure that when you leave that facility, when you leave that house, when you leave it behind you, don't take it with you. Because I will guarantee you, I will get calls between Christmas and New Year's or after New Year's from people booking readings about, I can't believe my family, blah, 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 blah. Hey, Chrissy, I can't believe my sister said this to me. Bill, I can't believe it. I've never said a blah, 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 blah. She acted like she was 12. Exactly. But the cool thing is that you can look at things and you can go, no growth, no growth, no growth, really no growth. She's pretty good. He's okay. It's her husband. Of course, they're going to be together, right? And he's okay too. It's their child. Okay. No. Wow. Man, oh man, they got a lot of work. They got to do. Then understand where you're not to put your energy. Cordial hellos, maybe some reminiscence. Remember when mom and dad did this, or remember when we did this, or remember when we used to jump off the roof of the garage, and so-and-so broke his leg, or whatever it might be. Those are fun things, right? It's fun to reminisce with people that you know. It's fun to reminisce with things that are family oriented, but not about the negative stuff. And it's not your place to call somebody out with that, right? Don't say, oh my God, you're going to bring that up again? You do that No. Negative. Go use the washroom. Go to the bathroom. Go see if somebody's outside, right? Go get something out of your car. Anything you can do to keep yourself from engaging in that remembrance. It works. I'm telling you what, it works. It works. You know, just go outside and sit. Sit in the car, right? If it's, they'll say, well, what did you go out there for? I needed some time to just there's a lot of, it's a lot for me now. Oh my God. Again, it starts, right? But you said what you needed to say, and that's what's important. Hi, Chance. How's it going? So understanding that sticking up for yourself, saying what you need to say, like, no, I needed to take some time. Why? What's going on with you? Just got a lot of changes, a lot of good stuff going on. But sometimes it's tough to be with the family again. Oh my God, there he goes. There he goes about thinking he's better than us and blah, 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 blah. It all starts again, right? Then okay, gosh, it's 5 o'clock. We got to get going. I love everybody. See you later. Bye. And then walk out to your car and go, oh my God, get that off of me. Get that off of me. Get that off of me. Get off of me. Oh my gosh, right? Because as you transform, as you go through your ascension, as you start to know who and what you are every single day on a higher level, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not that. Those people are miserable. Remember, negative out, negative back. Positive out, positive back. See? And understanding too, they're always going to challenge you. Your guides are always going to challenge you. You can think you're on a plateau, in a really good place, and it's awesome. But guess what's going to happen? When we are in that place, we're blind. We got blinders on, baby. We ain't seen nothing but happiness and gold accessories, right? Then all of a sudden, boom, boom, we hit that speed bump. And we go, okay, what the hell just happened? I feel like I'm falling out of place. I don't know what to do. It's okay. You're only going to fall so far. To have you go, boom, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm awake again. All right. I'm not way down here. You got to tell yourself that you're not, because you're not. But your guides are always going to wake you up so that you do not miss an opportunity. Because when we're in bliss, Spirit says, blinders are firmly on our face. We walk right by something that we've asked for. Okay? We're supposed to receive the message, and we're too blissful to go, I'm good right now, thanks. Boom, boom. And you hit that speed bump. Shoot. I should have paid attention to that. Don't worry, it'll be back around. It will be back around. Okay? And that's what you do. It's always about understanding that if you miss it, it will come back around. But I'll tell you what, you only miss once, maybe twice. Before you're like, oh, no. That was supposed to happen to me 4 months ago. Mm-hmm. If you were paying attention, I've been there. I've totally been there. Where I wasn't paying attention. And then it's like, oh my God, I just missed an opportunity. And Spirit's like, no, you didn't miss the opportunity. Back around. Again, I wasn't ready for it because the blinders were on. And I had to accept that, right? I had to accept, hi, Aunt Jeanette. I had to accept that it wasn't time for me. For them it was. They thought, okay, we're going to do this. He's going to get it. Right by. And then you have to make sure that you don't beat yourself up about it. Okay? Because ego will grab hold of that then. You missed an opportunity. Oh my gosh, how stupid are you? You didn't pay attention. Oh my God, it's never going to come back. Oh my God, it's never. No, that's not true. All lies. But ego will grab hold of that. That's why you never talk in your head. You don't have a conversation in your head. You always have a conversation out loud. Always. 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 Because ego is there, guys. I'm telling you what. It will self-sabotage you. It will make you go from PowerPoint presentation to writing on a freaking chalkboard in weeks. If you let it. If you're not conscious. So that's why it's so very, very important that we understand that we have to do those things, right? Like Spirit said, you'll only miss maybe one, maybe twice before you're so energetically correct that when you receive something, you go, okay, Spirit, what's that? Spirit, what's that? Or you receive abundance, right? Because of the level of your energy, the frequency that you're at when you're standing in front of your vortex, right? All the stuff you want in your vortex. But we have to be conscious of, okay, things are coming really easy to me now. This is awesome. This is because hey, Carmelina, I am able to keep my vibration high. Okay? And eventually, guess what? Things start to come to you, right? Because I will be straight out honest. You guys know this. I have a money fixation because I'm a Capricorn. Always have since I was a child, right? Because money makes you happy. Now, does it make you happy in a sense that you're going to be happy the rest of your life? No. But it allows you to make the choices that are there for you. And because I'm so old as a Capricorn soul, right? I know I deserve those things. But ego will sabotage me every chance it gets when it possibly can. See? So I had to make a big purchase for my car, tires. It's $1,000, right? And I used my debit card because I didn't have any credit cards with me. Duh. James. Right? So for a couple of days after I spent that $1,000 in cash out of on my debit card, this was going rampant on, oh my gosh, look what you did. Oh my gosh, why would you do that? You need to go back and take a credit card and have them put it on that because you weren't paying attention. You weren't this, you weren't this, you weren't this. Stop. Took me about 2 days of reeling in this, right? And able to put it away. Why? Because, hi Kelly, because Spirit was bringing me abundance every single day in readings. See? Because I didn't freak out. I didn't go, oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, I'm not going to be able to pay my bills. I don't do that anymore. I used to for most of my life, right? Until probably a year ago. okay, during COVID, when I got my PPP money from the government. I got $24,000 last year and this year. That was free. Blessed, totally blessed. But that helped me helped me understand for the final time in my life where it was days, weeks, months long of persecution. Hey, Tracy. So understanding they're always going to bring you stuff that there's just a smidgen of stuff left because you've worked on it, right? Is it ever going to be healed? No. I know that from past lives. I am never going to be healed of this because my soul is so freaking old, right? There's always going to be something there. But I also know that once I have understood and the challenges get less and less, I'm more aware, right? I'm more conscious of November's the best month I've had in my entire career doing what I do. It's fantastic. Fantastic. But that's because of them. And it's also because of me, right? I didn't freak out crazily. I didn't put that energy out to the universe. I was conscious. I talked to myself out loud, right? Talked to my little kid inside, right? I was conscious. I did my Steve Noble guided meditations. That higher self meditation blew me out of the freaking water a week and a half ago. I mean, it blew my socks off. And if you guys get a chance to do it, I would tell you to do it because I was getting feelings and energy every place on my body. But again, right place, right time, right? It was 3 years old. But in the middle of this, trying to understand the energy, my work, doing the psychic fairs is exhausting. And then doing readings all week and then another psychic fair, right? Hey, Veronica, how are you, my dear? I hope you're feeling better. I had to come to terms with that, right? And thinking, okay, I get it because I can be a workhorse. Well, at 60, I'll be 62 in a month. At 62, doing this work, I can't be a workhorse. I have to understand that they're going to take care of me and give me what give me what I need, right? And what I want. That's the key. Understanding that the more that I understand this, the more that I talk out loud, the more that I'm conscious of all the tools that I've got in my toolbox, right? We all have them, guys. Coaching for the soul. Perfect tool, right? I'm telling you, I send more people to Coaching for the Soul from psychic fairs, and it's like, it is just what it's all about. And one or two people have sent me texts, go, Bill, I can't believe how I felt with that. Well, yeah. See? Because it matters. Again, right place, right time. So understanding for myself that as I understand this more, as I understand that I was supposed to put it on I was supposed to put it on my debit card, the tires. $1,000 worth of tires. But I also know from the last time, everybody knows about the black car, right? That if I wasn't going to keep the car and move to Maui, like they told me in 2018, they wouldn't let me get new tires for the car and spend $1,000. See? Put it on this, and oh my God, look what I did. Oh my God. Lee was like, are you kidding? I can't believe you didn't take a charge card. Enough with that. I've already beat myself up enough this afternoon, so I'm good, right? But understanding that, right? They're always going to challenge you to the last bit of debris that's inside of your body and then throw you forward in a beautiful, wonderful way. And that's why I know Maui's close. See? Maui's close. Because I wasn't going, if I wasn't going to take the car to Maui, they'd have told me, don't get new tires, just get a new car. Or they'd say, we're not going to have the car for that long or whatever it is, right? Again, James, can we read? Because this is what people always say, I can find a meaning in everything that is presented to me for my for my future. And Spirit says, and they go, and half of them don't even come true. They don't matter. Hi, Emily. I was thinking about you the other day, my dear. I hope you're well. And Spirit just said this. That's ego. Ego gives you, oh, there's a meaning in that right there to hook you. And then it doesn't happen. Ego goes, I still got him, I still got him, I still got him, baby. I still got him. Still mine. No, you're not mine. I'm not yours. Nope. I'm stronger than you, ego. I'm stronger than you. Not. Days are different. This is not where we're at anymore. Human is more powerful than you. And as I say that, ego completely shrinks. Completely shrinks to a place on the right side of my head in the back. Like a prune from being this. See? We all can get it back there. It's about calling ego out. See? Hi, Pamela. How are you? Pamela, did I ever send you meditations? If I didn't, let me know and I'll send you meditations. I have them all queued up for you. I just don't know if I remember to send them to you or not. So put on here yes or no, and I'll send them to you this afternoon or probably sometime today. Okay, so understanding that as energy shifts, as we go through holidays or challenges, right? With children, with family, with all that kind of stuff. And we have to prepare ourselves for it, right? I know. Spirit says you wouldn't walk into a war not being prepared. True. See? And understanding that all you have to do is to ask for help. And stand in your power, Spirit says. Stand in your power. Stop thinking that you're weak. And you have to pay attention to falling into that childhood trap. Ooh, I know, I get it. That just boom. Falling into that childhood trap and going, how did I get here again? Oh my God, I feel like I'm 12. Because it happens without you knowing. Same people, same food, same remembrance, same energy. We can very easily go, oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's so comfortable. Oh my God, I'm 12 again. And how did I get it without paying attention? Ego. See? That's the thing. Is understanding and being conscious that, oh, no. I'm not going to let her trigger me. Oh, no. He's still a jerk. Oh my God, my mother's the same person. And oh my God, I love her, but she drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. My dad's still the same guy, and you know what? He's okay for him, but my gosh, I'm glad my husband's not like him. Or whatever it might be. Or, my gosh, my mom and my dad are so loving and so understanding and so wonderful. It's beautiful. My gosh, I hope I can be that to my children. Because some parents have that. I had a mother and a father like that. Right? I mean, I picked the right mom and dad. That's all I got to say. My mom would yell once or twice on a holiday, and that'd be all it would be. And it used to get out of our kitchen because our house was so small with all these people inside of it. See? So, but the family is the family is the family, right? So understanding that we have to prepare ourselves for the holiday. When there's alcohol involved, people are going to say things and weed. If they're going to say things and do things that they wouldn't normally say, right? When the drinking begins, Spirit says it's time to take a hike. Right? Because you're not going to be able to stop yourself from being regurgitated on. Yeah. So somebody has a sister out there at this moment right now. Somebody has a sister out there, Spirit says, that believes that you are, and I'm talking to a female here. This has never happened before, right? Or he just wants to talk about somebody, not name or anything. He's showing me an older sister who believes her younger sister is better than her, and her younger sister thinks she is too. And that's going to be a point of contention at holiday. I don't know who it is. I know they're white because that's who he's showing me. Two white women that are older. One has dishwater blonde hair down to about here. She's the aggressor. She's probably like, I don't know how old, but she's definitely the older sister, and she's poignantly looking at her younger sister who has blonder hair. And the older one could be pretty if she tried, but she's a defeatist. And the sister is really pretty because she takes care of herself. And all of the vulgarity, all of the better thans are pointed at her younger sister. So whoever that is, don't take that on. If you have a sister like that, prepare yourself. Don't take that on. Okay. Now he's showing me a brother with dark brown hair, who defends the younger sister and is badgering the older sister. That's never happened on Coaching for the Soul before. So maybe that's what that energy was right here in my head a minute ago. See? Kathy just said, oh, it must be mine. It might be, Kathy. Hey, Kelly, it might be. See? Yeah, Kathy, I think it is because I just got more energy on the top of my head. So it might be yours. Interesting. But again, that's never happened before. So, no, we're not, okay. He wants to do more, and I'm like, no. We're not doing anymore. Yeah, we're not doing anymore. Yeah. So that's all in the next 30 days. Well, Brent, 30 days, yeah, because today's the 2nd. So be prepared, pay attention, understand that it's only as bad as you make it. Don't take any energy on. It's not yours, right? Set yourself a time frame, not an all day thing. Even if the husband wants to stay or the wife wants to stay or the kids want to stay, no. It's about you, and they should understand that. Okay, if they don't, I mean, with the kids, it's different, especially if they're little, because they want to see grandma and grandpa if they're there, and aunts and cousins and things like that, which is fine. Or let the people bring them home if they're older kids. Fine, brother, you can bring them home. Yep, just bring them on home when they're ready, when you leave. Most of them say okay. Right? So there's ways of getting around absorbing all that energy. There's ways of getting around and not allowing yourself to buy into being 12 years old, falling back into the role in your family, right? And being conscious, right? Because again, it is very seductive. Time with family can be very seductive, even if it's dysfunctional, because it reminds that energy inside of you that, oh my gosh, I remember that. And very easily you'll fall right back into it. Don't want to do that. It's not a good thing. Yeah. Because you're going to be like, WTF, right? What did I do? I've opened up the channel again to all this craziness. And then New Year's comes and it can be even more blown out of proportion. In January, you get to understand yourself and calm down because there's nothing going on. Yeah, same. So understanding that is very important. Very, very important. Okay? Now, we're going to talk about loss. There's been a lot of people, like I said, I don't know if I told it here or when it was, maybe I told somebody today on the phone, I'm doing readings, that I have a lot of people in the hospital, right? And people who have, hi Billy, and people who have hurt themselves and things like that, and they're recovering and all those kinds of things. And you can kind of carry it, right? Or if you've lost a job or a mom or a dad or a grandma or an uncle or a best friend, right? Understanding that this is the time of year which you're pulled in two directions, Spirit says, okay? You're pulled in the direction of taking care of yourself and trying to understand and trying to kind of work through somebody passing, the loss of a job, the loss of a best friend. Someone's in the hospital, they're older, you don't know if they're going to make it or not. Those kinds of things, right? And they get your family. And so sometimes it's like, well, you know what, it's our obligation. No, there's no obligation to family. No obligation to anybody but you, right? So if you're not feeling it because of all the stuff that's going on, that your sense of loss, Spirit says, it's okay to not do that and not feel guilty. Now, if you're not able to do that, because some people are not, they're not there yet, right? Understanding that can be your out. That can be your out. But understanding that when we lose something that is important to us, people, friendships, a job, right? A love, right? A mate, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever it might be, that we have to understand we can't just move on, right? Because that's toxic. Understand that we have to allow ourselves to heal. That takes time. So if you are losing somebody and you are out there dating already, it's only going to blow up, right? I have a friend who moved away and he took a job that was $8,000 less in pay because he wanted to work there. He lasted 3 days before I went, I'm not doing this. There's no way I'm doing this. Because guess what? You weren't supposed to take the job in the first place, right? You decided nothing else was going to work because I'll just settle for this at $8,000 less pay than what I asked for. 3 days later, it's like, I'm out of here. Of course you are. Of course you are. So that's a loss, right? Okay, now what am I going to do, Bill? Don't worry about it. You're going to be fine, right? The job you're supposed to have is right there. You just can't see it yet, right? You have to, thank God it was only 3 days and not 3 months or 6 months or 9 months or 12 months, right? Be harder to move on. Now, if it comes to a partner, a wife, a husband, love, let's say, right? You have to decompress and get that energy out of your body. Okay? You have to understand that you can't just move on because it doesn't work. You're going to make the same mistakes, the same things. You're going to bring all of that energy from that past man, that past female into this, with expectations, into this next person that the universe sent you to see if you're smart enough not to do it. Because all you're doing is walking to a room full of snakes. And in 9, 10, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, say, oh my gosh, Bill, I cannot believe that I'm... Well, of course you did. Between them guys, between the females, you only... I mean, my gosh, you went from one person to another and you were still carrying the other person's energy. I thought I was... That's the problem, you thought. That's ego. Anytime anybody says to you, I thought, guess who's talking to ego? See? It's destined to blow up. It is destined to be a absolutely horrific crime for you. Not for them. They were sent by the universe to see if you bite on it or not. And you did. Because we have so much in common. What you have in common is dysfunction. Energy exchange, right? Just like Christmas dinner at mom's house. Just like New Year's Eve with my brothers and sisters. Or my cousins or whatever. When my ex is there. What? No. There's no. That confuses the energy. But people do it every day. Well, maybe I'll go back to, he's been sniffing around and, a person from my past from 25 years ago, he's back sniffing around and stuff. And, we never dated in high school, but you know what? I think he's different. Well, yeah, he's not 18 anymore. He actually grew up at 26. He's now 42. Okay. But anybody who comes back into your life from your past, run from, because they're there to challenge you. Hello, Heidi. How you doing, my dear? I hope you're doing well. See, understanding that the universe is going to challenge you, right? It's going to challenge you every time and bring people into your life or back into your life to see if you're conscious or not. Like a long lost brother or sister at Christmas time. Who you have issues with, to see if they're still the same person or not. And whenever you allow somebody from your past to be part of your future, eventually you're going to lose. What's in the past is not allowed to come back up to the future. Okay? And I get it all the time from people who are like, oh my God, but he's different. Oh my God, she's different. Oh my God, she is so, oh my gosh, in our 30s, she was kind of a, the B word. But now, yeah, because she's had a hard life, it's a hard time. Hey, Jennifer, right? So now she's going to bring that to you. And she connects with your dysfunction. She connects with your negativeness. Connects because it's still in there somewhere. And you go on the crazy roller coaster. Sex in the first week. And together all the time. And oh my God. It's like we're in sync with each other. No, you're not. Not at all. You're not in sync with anything but the universe's plan of getting you to go WTF. And trust me, you will. But then what happens is you're so emotionally interacted with each other. Move in together after 6 months. And this and that and this and that. Hey, Amy. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Conscious, please. Anyone that comes from your past is there to teach you a lesson. If you let them. If you have no lesson to learn, Spirit says, you'll say, it's great to see you. It's amazing that you're back in town. It's fantastic, but I gotta go. Well, I thought you might want to go out. No, I'm not really into it right now. Oh, come on, just for a drink or two. It's no big deal. No, don't have time. Energy exchange, guys. I can reminisce maybe for an hour or two on the phone, maybe. But that is pushing it. That's what family reunions, that's what class reunions are all about. Going in for a couple of hours and leaving with your sanity and your body and emotions intact. Okay? That's what it is. They're always going to challenge you more and more if you resist. If you resist. The more that you think you know, oh my God. I've been clairvoyant since I was 8 or 9 years old, right? And I still don't know what the hell's going on. And I don't even try to think that I know anymore. It doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Because ego's always involved in that conversation, right? Although you don't think that it is, but it is. See? We have to learn to allow. We have to learn to be patient. I talked to 2 people today who patience was the key. Owning your energy was the key. Standing up for yourself, knowing how fabulous you are. Look at them chimes. See? How many I love yous to yourself you've said today? Have you said you're 5? How about 10? Right? Because when you do that, your vortex opens and it absolutely just brings you all the positive energy that you can possibly have. Because you're telling yourself what no one else tells you. Because you have to. Even if somebody else tells you, it's not like you telling yourself out loud at all. And when I say I love you, Bill, reminds me of my mother. When I say I love you, Bill, reminds me of my father. See? It reminds me of people that loved me so much to tell me that. Was it always great? No, but we're grown, right? Right? But when my mother and father told me those things, which was very rarely, right? But they meant them. And even if they didn't say it as often as I wanted to, because I really didn't care back in the day, right? Right? But understanding that because I'm clairvoyant, because I know they're around me all the time, because they are, that they're here. And understanding that when I say that to myself, some days, not all days, it touches my heart, because I do love myself. Back in the day when I thought people would say that stuff, man, these people are whacked out. Of course I love myself. I'm fantastic. My job, all I did was talk about my job. Because for most men, women too, but mostly for guys, we are our jobs. We're really good at our jobs. And that's our identity, because we have to work at it. That's what guys do, right? But doing this for a living, totally different. I understand who I am, pretty much. 100%, I'm never going to know that. And none of you will either. That's the thing. You need to stop raising the bar so high that when you don't make it, you beat yourself up. Oh my God, I'm in a plateau and I'm never going to get there. Well, that's not true. That's a lie. Ego. And when you're saying it like that, it comes from your heart, your little kid inside. It's like, oh my God, we're never gonna get there. That's not true. That's a lie. And ego's tied to your heart, baby. And it pulls them strings. See? Understand that. That's why I love you 5 or 10 times a day, 20 times a day, whatever you got to do. 5 is good. 10 is awesome. 15 is unbelievable. And 20 is pretty freaking rad, right? And of course, the phone turned on. That's what happens. The energy's so high in my freaking house. It's nuts. I'm surprised the audio things haven't come on today. Siri and Alexa, because they usually do at least once. See? So understanding all of that, right? So protect yourself on the holiday, right? Oh, the chimes are going, oh, trust me, Jamie. Jamie, they know you, my dear. They know you. They know you. Well, Catherine, you've heard the chimes before. Yes. No, Billy, once you get to Florida, my dear, once you're down there, I think you're down there now, I think, don't worry. They'll start to come around. Don't let people tell you that you need to date. No. Those people are muggles, my dear. They're muggles. They're muggles. And they might think they know. They're just thinking, you need to get back out there. Don't tell me what I need and what I need to do. Don't tell me what I need to do. Because again, my dear, you're connected to who you are. And don't worry. The right man's going to come around. John's been gone for 4 years. And, don't worry. They're coming. They're coming. And when you know, you know. See? And that's the thing, too. Never allow other people to tell you what you need. Spirit, I need you to help me with this. Spirit, what is that? Spirit, what's that man doing what's that man kind of walking around me for? What's that woman all about? Hey, Spirit is the thing. That's what it is. Hey, Spirit, what is that? Spirit, what is this? What is that? Whose voice is that? Spirit, why did I see this picture in my head? Spirit, that's who they are. Not the humans. Humans are humans. And understand, everybody, no one is in such a high vibration as you. Understand that. You ain't down here, babies. Up here. Other people that are there, they're down here. They're human. See? So you have to understand who you are. You have to understand what to allow. Again, people, I've said this before on Coaching for the Soul, and to people that I know, unsolicited conversation, unsolicited advice, unsolicited anything, in one ear and out the other. okay? That's your spirit guides going, okay, I'm going to bring this person in, and see if they believe it. And if they do, they're going to dig themselves a hole. And then they're going to be like, oh my God, how'd they get in this hole? Because you listened to Joni, you listened to Henry, you listened to John, you listened to whoever, right? Abner, spirit just went. What the hell's Abner? Bewitched, I guess. Tells you how old I am. And understanding that I know, the only advice that you need is from them. Here. On YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. They'll bring you everything that you possibly could need. And you'll know when the time is right. Why? Because something will happen in your life that you can't turn away from. The man, the woman, the job, the abundance. Hi, Candace. Say all the good stuff they're gonna bring to you. Say, if you don't have your blinders on, if you're not sitting inside yourself, going, oh my gosh, it's never gonna change, I'm good, I wanna be in isolation. Well, that's all fine and good until you find they can't be in isolation anymore, you gotta get the hell out. Because that always happens, right? It always happens. Okay, so protect yourself the holiday. I'll see you guys next Thursday, 2 at 3. We'll probably go over this again. So it's something to chew on, Spirit says. So think about that stuff. Understand that you are as powerful as you allow yourself to be. Okay, you are as intense. You are as smart. You are as comfortable. You are as loved as you are loving yourself. Okay, so all those things to build yourself up, they've got your back. Understanding this too, Spirit says, never think you're unprotected. As soon as you start, even before, but even when you start having a conversation with your guides, right? Because they got to be your best friends. True. They got to be your best friends. Got to be the person you ask everything to. And eventually you get the answers. But understanding that you're never by yourself. You're never unprotected. We just have to be conscious of that protection and reinforce it. Right? So that's what that's all about. That's what it's all about. One more thing before I go, okay? So I'm still doing readings every day, okay? Even Saturdays. So if you'd like to know something, want to understand something, want some information directly from your spirit guides, my guides to you, billhobart.com. This will all be on YouTube in the next probably 20 minutes. Bill Hobart on YouTube, okay? I am doing 3 psychic fairs so far in January. It's not that far away. It's like a month away. The first week I'm in Sterling Heights. The next week I'm in I don't know where. And the third week I'm in Livonia, I believe. So that's all on my webpage under Bill's events, okay, billhobart.com. I'm thinking about doing another Q&A, and I'm not sure when we're going to do that. So there'll be up to 12 people on a Zoom call for 2 hours, yapping, conversation. It's a pretty awesome deal. It's like $40. I'm going to probably do it in the afternoon or evening. I'm not sure. I think the afternoons are better for most people because the kids are in school. So we'll see. But that may be coming sometime in the next week or so too. Sometime before the 15th to 18th of the month. Because once we get past the 18th, it ain't nothing but a holiday. Hey, JG. Hey, Joey. There's nothing but holiday stuff for 3-4 weeks. And then by the time we're done with that, we're like, oh my God, I'm done with that. Get the hell out. So hi, Jody. I didn't know you were in here. So anyway, guys, you need something, let me know. 248-310-7689. Okay? You're never by yourself. You're never alone. If you need something, text me, call me. Text me, Bill, can I get 10 minutes? It's free. I answer questions for free, okay? Not long, drawn-out stuff where I gotta da-da-da-da-da-da-da, just something, whatever, right? It's on your mind. And because I never want anybody to feel like they have nobody to put that to. Because what will happen is ego holds that thing and it rolls around in your head, guys, and that's not a good thing, especially if it's something that makes you feel fear or sad and things like that. So 248-310-7689, okay? If you need anything, please let me know. Namaste, everybody. And I'll see you next Thursday at 3 for Coaching for the Soul. Thanks, guys.